So I might have gotten carried away this month. Needless to say, we're not going to be bored during this haul. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. I may or may not have gotten a bit carried away with the November monthly haul. So I have a few of the boxes that kind of regularly come in, and then I might have kind of got carried away shopping. So find a cozy spot, pour yourself a good drink, because we got some good stuff to dive into. So normally before a haul like this, I kind of get a concept for all of the items that are in, what I've ordered, what's been shipped in, and I write a little script so that, you know, there's somewhat concise information. I didn't finish my script. In fact, I got about halfway through and was like, let's just go unbox. So some of the stuff we're gonna unbox and play with, and I'll just throw info to you later on. Of course, everything will be down below in the description, but you may see a few more pop-ups in this video than normal. This is the November monthly haul. It's a little extra juicy this season. Also, happy November. Can you believe we are saying November? I literally feel like it was just seconds ago we were saying happy 4th of July. It's so wild to me. So I have a mix of all sorts of things. Subscription boxes, cool products, great gift ideas I'm gonna be showing you. We're gonna be covering anything from Thanksgiving to Christmas in this haul as well. If you're new here in hauls like these, we quickly open the box, showcase what we love about them, talk about what could be better, price point, quality. So if you are seeing and you're like, oh my gosh, I want that for me or for someone else, you can go down below in the description. Coupon code will be there and a URL to order that product or service. Just gonna kind of grab them, and as I grab them, we're gonna go. This is Blind Barrels. Oh wait, let me get it where you can actually see. The logo on the front with the monkey is so cool. This is a great subscription and gift idea for anybody who loves whiskey. Blind Barrels is a whiskey tasting membership. It is a subscription that comes out quarterly, so 4 times a year. It is $79.99. If you use coupon code TPE10, you get 10% off. Plus, I think you get a free tasting glass with that coupon. But it is a high-end, top-shelf, blind whiskey tasting. And then there's like a QR that you can jump over to learn more about the whiskey. And then if you like it, you can order it. And I think one of the things that they boast is that you can order it at like the lowest price or even below lowest price possible if you are a member of Blind Barrels. The presentation on this is fantastic. Very, very gift worthy. The experience, the engagement, I mean, look at this. The quality is outstanding. I don't know that this is necessarily a spoiler. They all look this way. Woo, I've already got fuzzies in the air. Very much fun. Very much fun. Is that what we're gonna do today? Very much set up for people who want to learn how to do whiskey, or even for those who are already experts and just want to engage in the blind tasting. Because it's blind if you already know it. Once you taste it, you can run through the notes, talks about all the things. The only reason I have a kind of a clue what I'm talking about is because my husband loves to do this. Now it is 8 in the morning and Jonathan's not here, so I will not be drinking these because I can't appreciate them. And I probably shouldn't start drinking at 8 in the morning. But check this out. They're not little baby tastings. It's not like you're like, oh, there's a partial sip and that's it. No. They're hearty. There's enough for you to share with a friend, do your tasting, and the experience. So this is one of the ones I wanted to show you because we are getting up against gift season. Guys are hard to shop for. They are so hard to shop for. And I think this makes an excellent guy's Christmas gift. Now, of course, anybody who drinks whiskey, but I just always feel like the dudes are so hard to shop for. The other thing that I love when subscriptions do is that if it's a subscription, you're subscribing for like your husband, okay, great, easy. But if you are, let's say, doing this for a white elephant or something at work and you're like, no, I'm not paying for an entire year, they have a give a gift. They have like a non-member one-time box option and they have a give a gift option. They make it very easy to send and share this, which is kind of a thing I nitpick at subscriptions about sometimes. The number of times they don't have that option is too frequently. So you're going to be so impressed with the experience here. This is one I can highly recommend. And maybe I can hop on at some point and do a tasting with Jonathan. He is super, super fun to do these with because he actually knows what he's talking about. If you're like, no, not shopping for guys or not shopping for whiskey, let me show you what I found at Sam's Club. Check out this Mahjong set. Comment below if you have fallen prey to the Mahjong trend. I have. So I'm not like one of those really great Mahjong girlies, which is why this set is so great. My sister, Mahjong girly. So if she wants to spend $550 on her Mahjong set, which by the way, it is very easy to spend at least $500 on a good Mahjong set. You should. But if you're like me and you're like, I'm a casual Mahjong girl, like I just every once in a while do it. $150, Sam's Club. So here's the deal. What's tricky is you get on Amazon. I checked Amazon. I checked Shein. I checked Temu. I could not find a great set that is actually tiles, racks, and engraved tiles. What you have to watch for is those cheaper sets, they take the tile and they put a sticker on them. No, thank you. These are actually engraved. So there's two different prints. I ended up getting the wrong one. I just wanted to show it to you. I'm actually gonna go exchange it. This one is the Cirque set, and it's more the yellow tones. They have another one, and I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. Anyhow, it's the pink set. That's the one I want. So I'm gonna go back and swap it for that one. But here's what I love about this. If you get on and you go to like, oh my Mahjong, the sets are stunning, but you'll spend $500 like just for tiles. I don't even know if you get a mat with it. With this one, I think this is $150. I think it was $161 once I paid tax. You get a travel bag for your Mahjong set. I think this bag is stinking adorable, and I do believe the bag is the exact same in the other one that I want to swap this for. So you open your bag and you have your racks. These are the colorful racks. I'm only gonna partially unbox this just because I have to return this one, but green, pink, yellow, and blue, and they are the acrylic racks. You get the mat. I'm not gonna open this all the way once again because I'm gonna swap this one out, but I'll pop the mat up on here. It's a very pretty Cirque theme, and these are the colors. Is it on here? Oh yeah, look, right there, boom. That is what the mat and the tiles look like. And then you have an actual bag for your tiles. All of this for $161 with tax. I just can't believe it. So inside you have your actual tiles. That's what this set looks like. And honestly, the color that is represented here is different from the color on the box and the color on the website. This is more of a greenish color. This is definitely straight yellow. But the tiles themselves are so cute. This one does have the one band bird, which is another thing I've noticed the Amazon tiles don't have. I think these are all excellent quality. Now they are a thinner tile. That's another thing people get kind of picky about. Let's see how thick these are. These are 3/4 of an inch. I know some people want 1.5 or 1.25. So these are a little smaller than the other ones. That does not bother me. And it even comes with blank. So if you have a missing tile, you can add it in. And it has other like the chips and the die. Here's what I love about it. If you order this cheap set, or the other one that I found on I'm hoping I can give you all a great link on these because I just went to the Sam's store and bought them. You can hop on other stores like Temu and pick up adorable mats like this for like $20 to $30 each, and you can pick one up for Easter, for Christmas, for Thanksgiving, and have mats for each season. I feel like this is much more my speed to have a very affordable Mahjong set that I can get like lots of frills for, rather than spending $500 on just the tiles, and then I'm kind of financially strapped at that point and not able to get all the perks to it. And so if you are falling in the category where, oh my Mahjong and the ones like those are out of your budget, I highly recommend that you check out this Sam's Club. And then if you're like, okay, hey, listen, I have a little bit of budget, so I'm gonna buy like some cheaper tiles and splurge on some things, go check out Troop Mahjong. Troop Mahjong is owned by a friend of mine here in San Antonio, Style and Brunette, fantastic person who started a Mahjong group for ladies, and it was just here. She is taking it now nationwide. So if you go over there, you can look and see if there's a troop in your local area. It's a great way to learn the game, to make friends, to get out and have fun with the commonality that you love this game. Also, what a great way to find like other tips and tricks on great sets that you can buy. So that's just neither here nor there, just for fun. So this is, well, honestly, this is my Christmas gift to myself. Also, while I was at the Round Top Antique Fair, I saw these Mahjong tables, which are just card tables, which could be used honestly for any form of entertaining, but they're the square tables with the pop-up legs, that they had done this like a, not even acrylic, it's a pour over type paint on top of the table to give it this like high gloss, beautiful finish. And they were like $600 per square table. And I thought to myself, I can do that. So subscribe if you want to see that. Once the holidays and I get past this and I can catch my breath, that is on deck to make one of those tables and to show you how to do it. I want to embrace Mahjong, the game. I don't want to have a Mahjong budget. I want the beer budget Mahjong, not the champagne one. All right, let's grab VellaBox next. I feel like Vella would be something you would use while you're Mahjonging. Also, excellent gift idea. So, VellaBox is a candle subscription. Prices starting as low as $12 a month, and then they go up to about $29 a month. So that's 3 different size candles they offer. Shipping is free in the US. Coupon code PINKENVELOPE50 gets you 50% off your first box. And VellaBox is a monthly artisan candle subscription that highlights small batch, natural candle makers here in the US. Hands down, my favorite. I've had other candle subscriptions come through, other candle companies come through. VellaBox is the one tried and true has, if you have ever been seen in the background a candle burning, Instagram, VellaBox. If you come to my house, the VellaBox. I feel like I always have one of their candles burning. So I don't know if this is, which season this is. It's got pumpkins on it, so I'm thinking we're headed into Thanksgiving. I am behind a couple of VellaBox unboxings. I got a little distracted. And then one of them I just opened and started burning. I was like, oh, I'll loop back and show them later. And I forgot. And I've like practically burned the whole candle. My bad. So you get this adorable bag every single time. Reuse these bags for all sorts of things. Crap, this one's so cute. You could wrap a little gift in it. This is Vanilla Pumpkin Roll. Hand poured in Utah by the Red Rock Candle Co. So that is the small business. Oh, come on. Are we going to not focus today? Is this the day we're going to have me and this camera? I had another camera I was using, and then my husband needed it for something at work. So he took that camera and I grabbed this camera. And this camera and me, we don't exactly get along. Fantastic. Okay, so let me jump on my soapbox real quick. I filmed, what does it say? Yeah, the FabFitFun Advent Calendar unboxing. I'm about to give a baby spoiler. So if you're like, I don't want to hear this, skip forward some. They had a candle in there that was a mix of Palo Santo and marshmallow and something else. And I was like, that in theory sounds disgusting, but I guess if it was Palo Santo and vanilla, it'd be fine. Anyways, I smelled it. I didn't like it. I don't even know the last time I said I didn't like a candle. Like, I love candles. I didn't like it. Now, I haven't burned it. Maybe it's better once it's burning, but I thought it was gross. This is what they needed. This is fantastic. Vanilla pumpkin roll. You could have even added some Palo Santo to this and it would still work. This smells amazing. It's not overly sweet. I don't know what's exactly pulling it down because vanilla and pumpkin are both pretty sweet. It's delightful. Yeah, oh my gosh, vanilla pumpkin roll. Sweet buttercream, vanilla, pumpkin, marshmallow, cinnamon, and caramel. This is what FabFitFun needed, not that thing they sent us. That candle is weird. And then you always get a free gift item in your box. What is this one? Oh, is it a little match thing? Oh, I don't know what it is. It's cute though. It's like a little book. Oh, wait. So that's a strike plate. That's a magnet. Look at this. It looks like a little book, but it's open on the top. See? A ceramic book shaped bud vase or match holder. So you have the magnet, the strike plate, and where the red fern glows. Adorable. Oh, I was wondering why there wasn't matches in here, but like VellaBox is just legit. They're real with people. And it says, due to high cost and regulations around shipping a match, they could not be included, but you can purchase them separately from a link here if you would like to. Very smart. Man, I've been doing a ton of giveaways with you guys, and am I ever learning about the regulations? So many regulations. I had a box come back. I still don't understand why. I took it up to the UPS stores, like, can you tell me why they rejected this? She couldn't figure it out. And then I had another one I shipped. I paid like $12 for shipping, and then got a bill for another $12 saying that I didn't do the first one right, and paying $24 to have a box shipped to like the next state. Shipping be crazy. And then on this little card that talks all about what's in the box, talks about the small businesses. There is always a Spotify playlist that you can play and hang out with. Who does Spotify? I do not do Spotify. I am an Apple Music girly. My sister's a Spotify girly, but I'm kind of wondering if it's time for me to move over. Also on VellaBox, you take a scent quiz, and so there's 3 different scents that they choose from that best matches your scent quiz. So if you're like, I don't like vanillas and I don't like sweet, you won't get this candle. You'll get a completely different candle. Like I don't like the scent rose, so they never send me rose because on my scent profile, I'm like, they're really, really good about curating stuff that you will truly love. Let's do Canyon Hollow next. I have no clue what is in here. This, I believe, is the November box. I think the coffee bar box that we opened last time was the October box. Anywho, she'll tell us inside. Teresa curates the Canyon Hollow home decor box. There are 2 options. There is the mini box, which comes monthly, and then there's the big founders box, which comes quarterly. You can subscribe to one or both because she does not send the same items. It is hands down our favorite home decor box. Like if you go look anywhere from the Ask the Pink Envelope private Facebook group to just reviews on Canyon Hollow, everyone is loving. I'm gonna go out there and say every curation. If there's been a curation people didn't love, they didn't tell me about it. But guess what? Every single month I see how much they love the current one. Let me show you this. This is the coffee bar curation. So I just have this right here on the coffee bar, and she sent this tray. There was other things included. These where you put in your flavoring. So this is, I've only done the pumpkin spice because obviously why would we do anything but pumpkin spice? Love, this is Canyon Hollow, the mini, and I don't have all the things, so you can go watch that unboxing. It was in the October monthly haul. Such good, unique, cute quality, and I probably should take this tag off. That's a little bit weird. This is another box that the presentation on is spectacular. So if you're thinking about gifting it, you absolutely can. When you open it, it's always gorgeous. So that is what this month's box looks like. If you want to go over to the pink envelope thepinkenvelope.com and go over to the directory, you can see past boxes and how they're wrapped. Every single time it's gorgeous. So monthly box is $89, quarterly box is $149, shipping's around $16. Coupon code PINK will get you a free item in your first box on your subscription. Let me spoil this one. So we have a checklist, your Thanksgiving prep checklist. Oh, we're gonna not show this because I'm pretty sure this is a spoiler for the contents inside the box, just done in a fantastic way. Okay, let's just grab this guy because it's sitting here. I don't know if this is considered a pot holder, a trivet. What would you call this? I am less inclined to grab something out of the oven with this and more inclined to sit this down and put a hot pan or a serving dish on top of it. I'm pretty sure it could do both, or you could just have it hang and let it be super cute in your kitchen. It is very thick, very, very thick, which is nice for hot pans. And then we have this little gift. We need to have a gift wrapping class from Canyon Hollow. How do we get these type of corners when we're wrapping gifts? Mine do not look like that. So cute. Okay, so I'm an acorn fan, big time acorn fan girly. So for me, I'm like, yes, please. There are 3 sizes of these acorn, with this being the biggest. Here's the medium one, and then here's the smaller one. Great color, great texture. These are adorable. So we have an acorn tree. For some reason I almost said pine cone. Here in San Antonio that produces naturally acorns that are just slightly smaller than this. They're ginormous. And so I have them throughout the house as part of my fall decor. Now my mind is like an overdrive on how to incorporate those really cute real acorns with these to create like the most adorable space. Maybe like even woodland creatures. Oh my gosh, my woodland Christmas tree These would be so cute on that woodland Christmas tree. I'm gonna have to put these on that mat or I'm gonna end up swiping them off the table. So cute. Pumpkin place card holders. So if you're an OG around here, you might be thinking, hey, that looks familiar. We did actually get these in another subscription box well over a year ago. And so I actually, in my Thanksgiving design, had these on the table. If you go watch my fall decorate with me, which I'll link up here, you'll see these in action because they're so cute. So they have these little cards that you can put names on, and then the cards sit in here. But what is nice about these is they can hold all sorts of things. So I've done the place cards, but I've done photos in there. The kids had like flashcards in there. They are an actual pretty good sturdy thick mouth that you can put quite a few different things in there. Now this card, this isn't real sturdy, but if this was sturdier, it would stand straight up. So this guy itself actually is a great holder for those who are curious. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those to go on your place setting. So we definitely have a very cute tablescape inspired box thus far, which is great. What do you do at Thanksgiving? You serve dinner and you sit around the table with those you love the most, your best of friends, family, etc. So cute. Okay, and this next box is a biggin. Cast iron tapered candle holders, set of 3. Oh, I love candle holders like this, like super, super, super love. You can decorate with them at just about any holiday. You can mix and match them. One of my Halloween designs, I took every single candle holder that I own like this and just filled the mantle with a ton of candle holders and lit candles. Super like spooky chic. It was fantastic. These are hardy. These are not lightweight. Loving the natural wood and gold tones put together. Great palette. So when I look at this, a set of 3 antique gold iron. Can y'all hear my kitty? I've got the window open and he can hear me talking. So he's just begging to come in. But he's not he's the wild kitty, the crazy kitty who would wreak havoc of this office if I let him in. So we're just gonna have to ignore him. Okay, set of 3 antique gold iron candle holders. The Harvest Gold pumpkin place card holders, set of 3, set of 6, set of 3 harvest acorns in the woven trivet. So this is the mini box. I am guessing it's a November mini box. And here's a little checklist that acts as a frameable art. So this just has everything that's in the box, but it's usually super cute on the other side. So if you want to frame it out, you could. I mean, we got the coffee bar chic last month, the table this month. I'm feeling very motivated to entertain. Okay, so this next item, I'm not really sure how to show it to you. So I'm just gonna I don't know, let me just see. Here's the box, and I'm just gonna have to get on my cell phone to show you the rest of it. I ordered one of those fancy Roomba robots that vacuum and mop. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna find out. It's like, this is the box for it. So it has the Roomba Max combo robot that has an auto washing dock, the filters, the sweeps, the brushes, the backup. I have like all the things you need to clean with. And it is on Google Play and the App Store, and of course runs off of Wi-Fi. I mean, it might run without Wi-Fi, I don't know. I just wanted it because, once again, Christmas gift to myself / the family. So, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, ignore the chaos here, because my office is chaos. This is where I have it right now, but I don't know if it can stay here, because I think it said it needs a foot clearance on either side, and clearly that ain't the case. It's bigger than I anticipated. Like, that's pretty huge. But here it is. So there's the fancy Roomba guy, and then here is the base. I have not used it yet. Obviously, the packaging is still there. I got it late last night, and I set it up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna show everybody. So what I'm gonna do is, once I have used it, I understand it and stuff, I'm gonna loop back and let you guys know what I think. I had one of these before, and it was fantastic. I really, really enjoyed it. And we kept it for like 10 plus years until it died. So it's worth the investment to me. because it's definitely an investment. I got that one from Costco, but I think you can get it on Amazon and several other places. I'll look that up for you guys. But I'm just like, okay, I don't want stuff for stuff's sake. I'm really trying to be intentional with my purchases. And if you're saying I can buy like 10 smaller things or one big thing, I think I'm gonna go for the one big thing. And I didn't do anything big for my birthday. No crazy gifts, nothing. I was like, let me just see if I can splurge on something for Christmas. So this would be my birthday / Christmas gift to myself and from Jonathan, so to speak. So subscribe. I will be looping back on this guy to let you know what I think once I use it. And then if you're like, well, I don't need the one that mops. There is one that doesn't mop, like it just plain sweeps or vacuums, both, so to speak, which is another great option. Okay, let's do this guy. So a little bit behind, folks, a little bit behind, but I want to show you, rather than not show you, my Halloween literary book club. Look how cute it is. I love that they curate the boxes to the theme. It just kind of makes the experience more fun. Literary Book Club is a book subscription book club with literary classics. So they don't send modern books, they send the classical books and gifts to go along with that book. This should not be a spoiler because this is from October. The price is $64.99. Shipping's about 10 bucks, I think. Coupon code ThePinkEnvelope will give you $5 off your first box in the club. So here's how it works. This often sells out. So if you hop on there and it sells out, join the wait list. Once you're on the wait list, you'll be the first one to get an email to let you know that the next month's box is available. Other thing you can do is go to the shop and see if there's an alternate version of this box. The coupon won't work on that, but sometimes she runs out of like one product here, so she creates an alternate version, which is still just as great. You get the book, you get the gifts. So those are two things to check out. Once you get off the wait list, you have to run back and grab my coupon code. Write it down now. It's down below in the description of this video. You also can find it on thepinkenvelope.com under the directory. Several places to go grab it. And so, yeah, so spoiler, here's our book. This is actually the itemized of what's inside, but this is an art card you can frame, should you like to. The box smells so good. So I'm thinking there's a soap or a candle or something inside. Should have opened this faster. Why do I do this to myself? And I do it quite often. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna unbox it. And then I don't, like this, because look, if I would have opened this sooner, like, I'm gonna use it anyways. There ain't nobody who says, I can't use this anyways. Hand wash only, do not microwave. Oh yeah, this gold plating stuff, you cannot microwave this. I learned that the hard way. So like if you had a Yeti cup, like the mugs, you can't microwave those either. Pre-warm it up and stick it in. I would hand wash that just because I don't trust the dishwasher. Ooh, Moonstruck Milky Horchata Cocoa, Bite Size Fancy Pants Crispy Pumpkin Chocolate Chip Cookies, woman owned and non-GMO. Fancy cookies. Ooh la la, made with King Arthur flour, the fancy flour. So you have a treat and a snack to enjoy with your book. The book is so cute. Oh my gosh, the book and the cup match. Adorable. Retail value on this book is $25. Oh yeah, there is a candle in here. Autumn Leaves, hand poured by survivors. Oh. From Freedom Studios, Bath and Body Co. Very cool. Premium soy wax, phthalate free fragrance oils. Oh yeah, Autumn Leaves is 100% what it smells like. Hey, we had an epic Halloween. So very grateful for friends who are willing to come over and just share space with us. We had a family style dinner of chili, basically stuff people could eat on the go and eat whenever they want. That's the one thing I love about our Halloween get-togethers is that all the kids can trick or treat and they just eat when they want, because typically all the parents sit down and eat and we just love it. Like, we're just enjoying each other's time. We eat early, like 5 o'clock. Max the cat is doing anything he can to get my attention right now. I'm so distracted by him. It's gorgeous outside. What is it? 48. He needs to go run around and be outside, not laying on the couch in here with me. Anyways, adults sit down and eat around 5 o'clock and we just like have a intimate family style dinner together. Kids are too excited. they won't sit down and eat. So I like having the chili because they can run around, play. They can even do a little bit of early trick-or-treating. And then when we're done and we get back typically like at 10 o'clock at night, that's when they eat dinner. And chili is one of those things that you can just easily serve. So that's what we did. It was fantastic. So very grateful for that time and space. We do it every single year. I just love it. Now I'm rambling because I love it so much. Okay, we got our little swag bag. Inside we have the sticker, the fancy sticker, the book plate, and the bookmark. And then we also have a notebook in here. Oh wow, very, very cute notebook. This is what it looks like. It's got that soft touch feel. And then when you open it, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We use a lot of notebooks around here, so my daughters will be so excited. Okay, did I get everything out? Yes. So, Literary Book Club. If you want to see more on these, like, okay, kind of like what should I expect? You can see it on the subscription box directory, but also if you look here, I unbox this very frequently, typically in the monthly haul. So if you want to bounce back to past monthly hauls, you can. If you're like, I'm not going to watch a bunch of videos, Sam. I just want to get a brief overview. pinkenvelope.com, that subscription box directory has photos, reviews, and more. Like reviews not by me, reviews by people who subscribed to the box and hopped on and shared their thoughts. I will also be adding a lot of Advent stuff on there. So if you're like, yeah, I will be doing Advent. I'm in the process. I need another me. Y'all know what I mean? I know y'all understand. I need another me. And so I need to find time to hop on there and update that because we're already unboxing Advents. We're going to do at least one Advent calendar a week. So subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And I'm trying not to duplicate the ones from last year, but I am trying to make sure I tell you in those videos the ones from last year that we loved and the ones that we didn't love. So it'll be like for every one unboxing you see, we'll actually talk about 3-ish Advent calendars. And speaking of Advent calendars, the Canyon Hollow Advent Calendar, her home decor Advent Calendar, is coming up next. So if you have not already hit subscribe for that because it's going to be fantastic. Full candor, it might be sold out. I'll have to check with her. But at least you can kind of get an idea of what she's doing for next year. I cannot wait to open that box. Oh, let me show you this. I got another snack box in. This time it's a big one. We've covered a few of these, smaller kits up to the bigger kits. This one is the gluten-free. I was pretty sure, but I always panic last minute. I'm like, oh my gosh, is it? Gluten-free snack box, AKA this one's mine. Once I'm done unboxing it, I'm gonna hide it on the shelf over here because the last two went over to the kids. And between them and their friends, they moved through that box. But I think there's only been 2 things that the kids didn't grab, like they just didn't like them, that Jonathan or I ate. So far we've cleared through the entire box each time. This is our 3rd box. So Snackbox is a snack subscription box, but you also can order them to your office for events. They do a bunch of things. They start as low as $19.99. Shipping is free. And they have a satisfaction guarantee and an expiration guarantee. So by the time you get your box, I think it's like they guarantee the box contents inside will be fresh for like 2 months. Now, ours has barely made it 2 to 3 weeks. Like, I don't even know if it's made it that long, so we haven't had to worry about that. But if you had that concern in mind, that is one of the things that they address pretty clearly. And they hand pack them. So I don't remember the exact price of this one. I would have to look it up. It's definitely more than $19.99 because it's a bunch of gluten-free snacks. So let's kind of run through. This is all I eat. This is all I can eat. So I'm going to be picky about brands, which hasn't been a problem. I've not received in a single obscure brand from them. But we're just going to see. Pop chips, yes. Pop chips, yes. Veggie sticks, yes. These are all things we eat, except for I'm hoping, like I've never had the cheddar cheese ones. I want to get some new flavors. Sea salt, this is normally what I do with the straws. Skinny Pop, yes. White cheddar Skinny Pop, yes. Kettle corn Skinny Pop, yes. Pop chips, yes. These are all great. We eat a lot of Pirates booty. Oh, I've never done the sour cream and onion on the pop chips. We have a peanut butter dark chocolate protein bar. We do a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 Welch's these. We do a lot of those. I've never had this. Cars sweet and salty. Oh, it's a trail mix. There's 2 of those. I love trail mixes. That's fantastic. Kind minis. We do Kind full size. I didn't even know they made a mini. There's 2 of those here. Oh, here's 2 more. So they're 2 different flavors, dark chocolate and sea salt. That is my favorite, you guys. Peanut butter, dark chocolate. I don't do peanut butter. wild take. Occasionally I can do things with Nutella, but I just do not enjoy peanut butter. 2 bags of pistachios? It has been a minute since I've had a pistachio. It's like I forgot they existed. I eat a lot of nuts too, a lot. What's the Energy Nature snack pack? I'll pop a photo up here. I eat this stuff daily, but there's no pistachios in it. Oh, the That's It bars. We eat so many of these. Super, super good. Oh, this is a staple. I probably eat one of these per day. Such a staple. And then this one's new. A Maki Sesame Thins Classic. It literally, oh no, I was gonna say it looks like a Rice Krispie treat. It looks like a Rice Krispie treat, but it's actually 4 individual cracker-like things in there. Very, very cool. Okay, so here you go. This is kind of a concept for what you get in the gluten-free box. All great brands, great quality. So you have 2 reasons why you could subscribe to this, right? Ease, you don't have to do anything, it's just done. Easeability, or you're wanting to meet new things. Like maybe you're newly gluten-free and you're like, I do not even know where to start. I will tell you from my experience, you can get a lot of these from Costco. But do you really want to go into Costco and buy a 40 pack of something you've never tasted? No. I swear, every time I do that, I don't know, yeah, whatever the percentage is, you go in there and you get it and you're like, crap, nobody in the family likes it. You know what I do with it? Anything I buy that's like this, it's sealed, that our family doesn't like, I take it up to the school and put it in the teacher's lounge. We've been lucky. Recently, I don't think actually this year I've done it yet. So maybe that's a good thing. Every year, I get a King of Christmas tree. They are the best. The best, the best. They're not cheap. They're equivalent to the fancy trees at Lowe's. They're not like expensive. You know how you can go buy those like $3,000, $4,000 trees? No, they're not that. But they're not cheap either. They're outstanding quality. So my first one I've had is over 5 years. Lights all work. The tree's still fantastic. One of them is an indoor only tree and I put it outside. It was fine. I brought it back in the next year. It was great. So I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 King of Christmas trees. I love Christmas trees. This year, ornaments. Never seen their ornaments, never tried their ornaments. So I did tell them, I was like, hey, I have a very specific look I'm wanting to do. I have a very specific tree I'm wanting to elaborate. And another tree I think I'm gonna retire. More on that later. So we're gonna unbox, for the first time ever, their ornaments. This is one of the items that I haven't looked anything up. So I'm gonna just open them, show it to you. I'll put some pop-ups up and then put some more info down below. But I am very picky when it comes to my ornaments. I even did a tree one year where I found a hand-me-down tree that I was given from some family members, and then I drove around to all the resale stores that support nonprofits in San Antonio area, and I bought bulbs from them. So $150 later, I had a hand-me-down tree and a ton of bulbs, and I created this tree here. It has been one of my favorites because we've done the ombre in a bunch of different ways. Sometimes it's layers, sometimes it's a swirl. We've been able to mix and match it. But I think I'm over that tree now and I'm ready to replace it. And I think these guys are gonna go in its place. Even when I was buying those ornaments from those resale stores, I was super picky. I was going through them individually. So, I mean, if I'm gonna take those down, whatever I put up has to be gorgeous. First impression, stunning, stunning. I believe these come in silver and gold. I remember struggling to decide which way I was gonna go. I ended up going with gold. When you look at this, you think it's going to be very heavy. And I actually do have a very similar set. They actually look more like this that I bought about 15 years ago. And they're so heavy, I have to triple branch them on a fake tree because they just pull the whole thing down. These are very lightweight. Now, not so lightweight, they're like, ew, that's cheap weird. They have, I mean, good, but they're not so heavy that you can't put more than one per branch, which is, I love to put more than one per branch. So there's the round one, there's this pointed one, there's this guy, there's several different shapes in here. We're gonna open all the boxes, because I don't know if all the boxes have the same thing inside, but they all are the same colors, textures, with different shapes, which is what I was loving. I want it to coordinate, I do not want it to match. So here's another shape. Fantastic. So I'm either gonna incorporate those into the nature tree to give the nature tree a bit of a more sophisticated pull, or I'm just gonna create a brand new tree. I am really gonna have to have a come to Jesus moment, because I have too many ideas for what I want to do with these. Okay, these are the exact same as the ones I just showed you. So are these. This is how long ago I ordered them. I couldn't remember where I landed. Okay, yes, these are the same. Okay, just a sec, let me look at something. Okay, here's why I'm confused. I'm like looking back at my order. I ordered these, but I also ordered the pine cone ones. I'm gonna pop the photo up here. They just haven't arrived yet. These, along with these, is kind of what I was thinking, to do a very sophisticated, fancy tree. Do you think that that's gonna work? I think the pine cone ones are fantastic, and maybe the pine cone ones go over on the nature tree that I already have, and these start a whole new tree with a whole new look that's very swanky and sophisticated. And if you're looking at these and you're like, yeah, but that's not my style, go on there. I think they have a pink set, they have a blue set. There's the pine cones, as you can see, were much more natural. There's a bunch of different options on there, but I do want to make it clear, this is your forever tree type ornament. You're investing in your gorgeous, beautiful, adult family Christmas tree ornaments. The pink Christmas tree that I have in my house, we've had that tree and those ornaments for, well, I started it before I was married. So that's I've been married 20 years, so over 20 years ago. Really established it about 17, 18 years ago. So I don't know what I spent on those. Most of the time for the pink tree, I waited till clearance and I purchased 2 to 10 things each year, and it's just built out over time. But that, I have no idea how much I've spent on them, but I'll tell you this much, I've gotten my dollar's worth. But all of those ornaments on that pink tree, I have invested well. I bought fancy ornaments. So if you are ready to build out what I always call it my adult tree, your family tree, definitely go check them out. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see more. I'm going to be decorating all those trees. I have a full decorate with me on the nature tree. So if you want to see the nature tree, which is my king of Christmas tree, you can go up here and watch that full how to create a nature inspired Christmas tree. I think this year I'm going to try to show the pink Christmas tree. Fingers crossed I can pull it off. It's always so tricky to film those just in such a crunched amount of time. But I'm going to decorate for Christmas tomorrow. So giving myself a little more time. Oh, remember my coffee subscription? Still going. Trade coffee. Love it. Love the coffees. And I've done them all sorts. I've done them in a drip, French press, espresso, on-the-go espresso machine that we got in one of the random things that show up in the mail hauls from Amazon, and in my normal Nespresso machine. So this month is Irving Farm New York Coffee, Gotham, Toasted Marshmallow, Dark Chocolate Hickory. We are getting all of the marshmallow things this week. I'm here for it. Trade Coffee is a coffee subscription. I get whole beans. I don't know if they do anything but whole beans. I do whole beans because I like to ground my coffee on the spot. It's fresher that way. Price is, I think, $16.99 a month. I know it's under $20. Shipping is based on your location. If you use my URL down below to sign up, I think you get an extra bag of coffee in your first shipment. So you get 2 bags for the price of 1. And you'll take a short quiz about your coffee preferences, then they match you with your first coffee. And it will continue to replace each month based on what you tell them. So if you're like, eek, no, I don't like that one, they're gonna bounce you to something else. But if you're like, oh my gosh, love that one, they'll get you more of the same. Now, I don't know if they send you the same bag. I've always done something new, but I guess they probably could send you more of the same bag. So, affordable, easy gift as well. So you have, like my grandmother was assisted living for forever. You can't buy her stuff. There's no spot for stuff. But that woman never missed her coffee. Buying her coffee was a great way for her to get a monthly gift that is consumable, doesn't stack up and feel burdensome. Also, it's $16.99. It's very affordable. And then, this is gonna be a tricky one. I have some stuff coming in from Decor Steals. Now the tricky thing about Decor Steals is I'm gonna show you this item. It may or may not be available anymore because it's a daily steal. Each day they have a steal. You purchase it, and then sometimes there's leftover inventory and it goes into the store. Most of the time there's not. So if this, I'm gonna link this. If it's available, you can go order. If not, you can join the wait list. But at least it can kind of give you an idea of what's happening over there. I think I have like 4 or 5 of these boxes. Everything that came in is Christmas. Now, this is stuff, remember that video I showed y'all like 2 months ago? Yeah, that's when I ordered it. So I don't even remember what I'm opening right now. This is another product that I do not have information on. I will pop it up later. Trying to decide if this is about to be super messy. Ooh, probably so. Because it looks like it's an entire tree. Y'all want to build a tree with me real quick? Or do you want to build 3 trees with me real quick? A few of y'all know my husband because y'all have been around here. Y'all have seen him. Can you imagine being married to me? You get up 5:30, you go to the gym and work out, you go to work, you get home around 6:30, and you'd never know what you're walking into. Like, never know. He walked in yesterday to new office chairs and the Roomba sitting there, and he's like, what the heck? 5 Decor Steal boxes came in. And so like he saw him, right? Whatever, I whisk him off to my office. He's gonna come home today and there's gonna be 3 Christmas trees set up. Well, I'm assuming they're Christmas. They look like a very nature Christmas in my living room, in our living room. I am very thankful he's an Enneagram 7 and always in for an adventure because I am an adventure. Okay, so this has a really big bottom. I'm gonna try to match them up. Usually Decor Steals stuff is really easy to put together. It's more basic assembly so that they can ship it to you easier, cheaper. So I'm gonna match the base. What the heck? Oh, it's tape. Is that? Yeah. I over tightened. So just tighten it till it lines up. Like I over tightened it and I could very easily see that I did. And well, we'll be vacuuming after this, but 'tis the season, right? Remember I did a whole unboxing a couple of years ago where I showed y'all how much I vacuum in between each take? Yeah, that's just the season. Okay. Ooh, so they're brown and naturey, but they do have lights. Whoa. Super, super long cord. Super long cord. That's kind of nice. Okay, I'm putting this base on the ground because I think at this point it's the only option. Okay, good night. I'm making a huge mess. Okay, so let's plug it in while I spruce it just so we can see what it looks like. Pretty sure I got these to go on my back patio. What was my thought with these? Definitely already have 5 indoor Christmas trees, so I don't think that was my plan. Ooh, great light. Really great light. Okay, let's spruce a bit. Okay, so the branches are all really wired. So it's been very easy to separate. Now I can't see it very well. Like, I don't even know if you guys can either. I'm too close to it, I need to step back. I might be separating the branches too much and I might want to condense them back a little bit if I'm making it look too sticky outy, but we can make that decision a little bit. I just wanted to say that all of the branches are wired and very easy to spruce and separate. Okay, sorry. So my next door neighbor doesn't have a yard. We're on the end of a cul-de-sac, and the way his yard sits, he just doesn't really have a front yard. He has a huge backyard. So he plays in my yard with his puppies, which we love. My kids and I just love it. But you may hear them out there, so just tune them out. They're cute little puppies, little bitty guys. Okay, I love it. Very easy to set up, has really, really good light coming off of it. Very fun, natural, organic-y flow to it. Definitely gonna go on my back patio. Man, this thing, fantastic, but it makes it hard to see this. Hold on, let's do this. So let's put the chair over here. There, okay, I feel like you can see it a little bit better there. It has these spindly branches, slight frosting, light on not just the tips, like see some of them are inset a little bit more. I'm gonna set up the other two, because this is the medium one, there's still a bigger one. And then we'll check them out together. Ta-da! Set of 3 trees. I love them, I love them. So definitely my patio. They're gonna look fantastic on the patio. I don't think that they're supposed to be outdoors, but I'm gonna want them outdoors for a very rustic look that I do on the patio, because we put out the fire pit, we have a hot tub out there, not like a fancy hot tub. We got a plug and play hot tub from CostCo. Let me tell you, it is one of the highlights of our winter. Highly recommend it. Anywho, I want these by the hot tub, so when we get in the hot tub at night, we can turn off all the lights except for these. So I did get online to look at them. The glistening outdoor, oh, it says outdoor. That's the first time I've noticed that. Yay, they can easily go on my patio. Glistening outdoor LED trees, set of 3. These were only $179 if I remember correctly. Look at this, $174.99. 3 trees for $175. Shipping with Decor Steals is $5. $5 for everything. So under $200 for these 3. Love, love, love them. I'm gonna show you this pan here of them just sitting on the patio now. Not so exciting, but it will be once we completely get these set up. Now, of course, these are sold out, but when you go over to the link, which I do have down below, you can click the notify me once available button and they'll ping you when it's available. The tallest one has to be at least 8 foot because it's touching my ceiling, and I have a 1960s house and we have 8 foot ceilings. This one's just a little bit shorter, so if I were to guess, 8 foot, 6 foot, 3 or 4 foot. Just to kind of give you an idea. This one's all on its own. That one is 2 pieces and that one is 3 pieces. Love, love, love. These turned out fantastic. Very, very pleased. And that's it. I had to literally dig through the mess I made to make sure I wasn't missing anything. Super fun. Super wild mix. So we have more hauls coming up. So many more hauls. I have a true PR haul coming. I feel very much like I've arrived. I've always had to mix what would be called a PR or a public relations package, meaning a brand just sends it to you and hopes you do something with it. You don't know what's coming, you don't know what it is, but they really hope that you'll post it. I've been kind of wanting to get on some of those lists. Started doing the PR plus Amazon finds haul. Now they're 2 separate things. I'm gonna have that Amazon finds, random things that show in the mail haul, and a separate PR haul, and the PR haul has great things. So very, very excited about that coming up. Then we have the Canyon Hollow Advent Calendar. We're gonna have way more Christmas stuff going. We've got a box of books Christmas coming. We've got more whiskey inspired things coming. There's things coming, lots of Advents. So subscribe if you don't want to miss all that. We're gonna be hanging out and having fun. I'm gonna try to keep my traditional posting schedule of Sundays and Thursdays, but it gets a bit wild during these times, and sometimes I'm like, I would rather get it up now on a random day than not at all. So if you're subscribed and you have that bell ding, you'll always know when something's popping up. If from here, post-Halloween, you go back into fall Thanksgiving, go check out my fall decor with me. Great Thanksgiving inspired decor. If you go to Christmas, I have Christmas decorate with me's already up from past years that are still timeless and good. But I'm hoping, I say this all the time though, but I am hoping to get a Christmas one up for this year, especially since I want to feature my new tree and my new ornaments. I hope that you guys are having an absolutely blessed day. Happy November. And if at any point through all this you hit that subscribe button, that means I'm going to see you later. Bye y'all.